Welcome to Audiotree Live. It is August 9th, 2023, and I'm your host, FINGY. Today we are super duper extra live, feeding out to the ether in this exact moment. So if anyone's here in the little chat box, do a little what's up, say a little hello, make a friend, exchange a recipe. Crazy concept. Also, if and when and while you are here and or there, please subscribe to our channel. It's actually super helpful and we'd really appreciate it. But you will be experiencing some super live music. It'll go up and it'll go back down, and then later it will come back up and out to YouTube, but also to all streaming platforms. We got Apple Music, we got Spotify, we got Tidal, we got everything. You like it, we love it. Tap in later and on the go. But without further ado, I am super stoked to introduce today the sonic movie-making indie pop extraordinaires from Nashville, Tennessee. We got OTNES. Let's take it away.
I'm ready to dive in to a great big pool of water, and I'll trust gravity, and I'll trust me, even when I reach the bottom. Maybe I'll find you, maybe I'll hold you, maybe I'll save us both from drowning. Even if I can't, at least I have tried, and I will know what's waiting for me. I'm ready to dive in to a great big pool of water, and I'll trust gravity, and I'll trust me, even when I reach the bottom. I don't know how to miss you under gray skies. I'm thinking of you still. They don't tell you how to lose someone who walked beside you and always held you through. Ooh, I walk the line, I read your mind in vain. Wish I could empty all these memories from my Show them what's inside, what you cannot hide, the shadows that you ran from in the hallways of your mind. Show them what's in store. Open up the door. Sun's peeking through the cracks, saying I won't be ignored. Ooh. Will you come back? You are walking with a vengeance, walking just to make this hurt bad. But I
my goodness. So I don't know if anyone else or any one of y'all does this, but like when I try to remember certain names or words I'm not used to, I try to, come up with a rhyming word in my head. And I was in the control room earlier and I was just like, hotness. And the only thing that was coming to my mind was hotness. But then I was like, I don't be weird about it. And then I got here and I looked at my wrist and I was like, I literally have hotness already on it. And I didn't even think about it. Peep the merch for the people at home. Do y'all
Glad you picked out that bracelet because I made that one.
Yeah.
The hotness one.
Look at that. That was my intuition. We have a lot of options and I was like, this is the one.
Yes, we do.
So do you guys have like your own jewelry making sessions beyond just the band rehearsals?
Yeah, so we ran out of merch on tour last time, and we were like, man, what are we going to do? So we just went to Michael's, and we made all of these. And then the show got canceled, so now we have them still.
Hey, you should buy a little ticket to Mardi Gras, do a little throw of yourself, experience the vibes, and give away some I was going to say paraphernalia. Not paraphernalia. Very cute jewelry. But so, I know we do have an Illinois native in the building. However, there was a pipeline to Nashville that I was also made aware of. I'd love to know a little bit more about that journey and why you claim Nashville and why it's so representative in your art currently.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, sorry, I still have reverb on my voice, so I'm going to turn this off really quick.
You're all good.
Yeah, so Nick, Evan, and I lived in Chicago for like 5 years. And then COVID happened. Dun, dun, dun. And then I was like, man, I really don't want to do this winter again. Honestly, that was one of the number one reasons was I couldn't do it. My mental health was like, phew. So I went through a lot of transitions, got out of a relationship. I was like, I need to make some moves. And Evan's partner actually is from Nashville. She was like, why don't you just move down here? And I was like, okay. So I took my minivan. I packed all my stuff. My parents helped me. It was very sweet. And now we've been there, how long has it been, like 2 years? Yeah, the community is amazing. Jody Lee over here runs the jam at Inglewood Lounge, and that's how I met him. Okay. And I met Peter, who is my partner, at a bar called Mickey's. So pretty successful so far.
Very cute. And I heard there's some music going on in Nashville here and there.
Sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find.
Yeah. No, but I'm sure, moving to a new environment, a new city, getting new collaborators is a completely kind of life-altering process. And I was reading in an interview that kind of through shaping your sound and shaping your sonics, before kind of rushing to hit it from the musical side, you more so turn inward, want to reflect on yourself, figure out who you were, to then allow that to shape your music, which also kudos, very genuine. I know I work on that. I'm a very go, do, think later, and I admire the reflection situation. But what were some things you think that you kind of learned about yourself that allowed you to start this project and really have a more authentic representation of yourself within it?
Yeah, well, it kind of started out of necessity because I used to work with a really good friend here. A lot of people in this building know him. His name's Max Perenkio. He passed away during COVID, and he used to produce all of my stuff and a lot of my friends' stuff. And we would co-write, and I would kind of lean on him for that guidance. So when that happened, I was like, man, I definitely don't want to stop making music, but it's going to have to look a lot different. So I had to teach myself a lot of things that I used to outsource, which ended up being a really rewarding experience for me, just like kind of learning how to be self-sufficient, and started listening to a lot more music as well, instead of just focusing on like creating an output all the time. I was like, what do I actually like? Sometimes we don't take time to ask ourselves that question. And it turns out it's a lot of like music that I liked when I was growing up. So like Fleetwood Mac and like the 80s, stuff like that.
Beautiful. And yeah, what's kind of on your rotation now and on the band? I know y'all have, long trips in the van. Do you have any artists or albums just clocking in and out?
I'll let Jody Lee start. We can go around. We have a really wide taste in this band.
All right. Round one.
Yeah, my number one, Desert Island album is 22 A Million, Bon Iver.
Ooh.
It's my favorite record. I have some of the artwork tattooed on me. I just love it.
Yeah. Desert Island album. I like the concept of that. Well, let's stick with that. Desert Island. You got one to listen to for the rest of your life.
For the rest of my life,
Yeah.
that would be Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder. definitely.
That's a great choice.
Yeah.
This one isn't really like tour bus friendly, but it is a desert island record for me. Francis the Mute by the Mars Volta. It's great for long drives because Sandra Gemini is like 32 minutes. So.
Okay.
I would have to pick Age of Odds by Sufjan Stevens, just because there's so many layers to listen to on that, and I feel like I would never, ever, ever get sick of it. I haven't yet, so.
Yeah, I would pick The Heroine, the Harvest by Gillian Welch.
Oh my god.
It's my favorite album for sure.
I probably picked the High School Musical 3 soundtrack.
Yeah.
Slay.
That was my second.
Yeah.
High School Musical 3.
Yeah,
That's like a
3.
deep dive.
It's a cut because they have like the A side and the B side. You know, like they did Bop to the Top Part 2.
Stop to the top.
And I feel like no one really gave that its moment,
Absolutely not. No.
but I give it its moment.
I'm going to make them listen to that after this. We're going to put Bob to the Top Part 2 on in the car.
Amazing. I like that. I like that plan. Well, so we can speed that exercise up so you can get to that session. Let's run a couple more songs.
Yes. I'm looking at my set list, seeing what I got. Seems as if I have to tune again, so.
We might have to do a little Toonsky Woonsky Papoonsky. Oh my goodness. No, I mean, I'm trying to think. I don't know. Streaming kind of ruined a little bit the way I consume music because I'm constantly just discover weeklying and like radioing, and I never know who I'm actually listening to. But I know I'm listening to good stuff.
Right, I know. That's so interesting. I feel like as a collective, we're very much like album people. We really like albums. So I'm excited for this record to come out that we're working on because it has such a story to it. And I mean, we think in full album form. I feel like long form art is not dead just because of TikTok and Reels and short attention spans. I actually think people really want that connection. So hopefully that's what happens. We shall see.
Pendulum will swing. I have faith.
Yeah.
I've been living in a dream world over and over, watching everything around me spin. So say whatever you want, I'm leaving, or am I coming home? I'm shedding my skin. Have to lay her down. Sometimes it gets easier to want to put you in the ground. Have I ever given me the love? The love. I've been thinking of a place where you had forever hurt me. I've seen everything about me change. So say whatever you want, I'm leaving. I'm already gone, I'm seeing you strange. Have to lay this down. Sometimes it gets easier to want to put you in the ground. Have I ever given me the love I had to heed the call? Some words don't mean anything at all, like ooh, la, la, oh. Have I ever? Sometimes it gets easier to want to put you in the ground. Have I ever given me the love?
hot pressing question. What time signature is that song?
Good question.
5 and 7.
4/4. No.
Yeah,
It's
I was
5
like,
and 7, right, guys? Right.
Everything's
Oh,
4
yeah.
if you count hard enough.
Couple.
Yeah.
5 and 7.
5 and 7. Jeez. And I saw that little double stick action you had going over there. I don't think I've ever.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Ian Chang from Sunlux taught me that one.
Ooh, from Sun Lux. Shout out. That's really cool. I've never seen cymbals like so low. What's the decision making process?
Yeah, I grew up playing punk rock, and like Travis Barker was my favorite, and he always played everything flat. And I sit pretty high, so I like the cymbals kind of curved out. I don't know, just happened from my punk rock days.
That's beautiful. So you were a punk rock guy first?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and then you're like, let's chill it out. I'm gonna do a little mic check 1 2 because my guy's struggling right now. So I was watching the Spin music video, a beautiful song. I know you mentioned Max earlier, and to my awareness, that was a song kind of processing the grieving process of that. And the video itself has these very distinct, soft pastel retro aesthetic. It was beautiful. I was wondering if it was intentional that you were kind of juxtaposing this like soft, light, synesthetically pleasing video with tough lyrical content, or if you were trying to kind of contrast. What was the situation with that?
It's a really interesting question, actually. So a lot of the more colorful parts of the video are intended to be kind of like a memory or a not quite of this world type of realm. So that's why there's a lot of color blocking. And then Peter actually played the faceless man.
I thought I recognized
It was a pretty sweaty costume to wear. They all did it too in the band scenes, but the idea was that the person is not actually there with you, so it's more of a symbol. And then the ones that feel more like real life are like muted colors, like browns and blacks and cream. Yeah. Cream.
No, I'm forgetting the name of the song, but you do have one music video where you're this angel on the beach and then you like resurrect and you're in a party. And it's clearly very, very intentional, every single motif you try to leave within every music video. Were you ever involved with film before? How did this kind of cinematic aspect weasel its way into your music creation and music video creation?
I have always loved film. I loved watching a lot of like musicals and movies growing up, so I loved theater as well. But it wasn't really until this past set of music that I felt I truly found my style as a director. So right now, my little side job is directing music videos for other bands. So I've done like 3 or 4 in Nashville with some other acts. I'm really excited. Those come out very soon. And then we're going to make a music video that is totally different from everything that I put out because it is very cinematic and like mapped out. And I would like to try something super chaotic for the song that we just played because that song ends in like, it just totally, comes apart at the end. And I want to do something visual to complement that.
Very cool. Have you ever run into the issue of having such ambitious ideas for a music video, but not necessarily having the budget to carry it through?
So that's like probably every artist ever. There's always some sort of cut that needs to be made, and then there's always some random prop that like saves the day that you never thought would be as important as it is, like the wings in Light as a Feather. I was like, I'll order them, maybe they'll be cool, and then it's like, that's the shot. You know what I mean? It was just going to be me on a square in the water. And I think it makes a lot more sense with having like some sort of outfit there.
Yeah, that's a really interesting way to think about it because I think if you apply that to the music creation process, that's also something that's real. Have y'all ever been shopping a song and you made a mistake on a guitar riff or on the bass or drums and you actually figured out, wait, that mistake is actually fire, let's base everything around it?
All the time.
Yeah?
I feel like that's how the music gets made most of the time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like an example in our stuff, but so Peter and I lived together and he started the song we're about to play actually. He was just messing around in our room one day and I just started singing over it. So there is a lot of collaboration happening. Like the first song we played, Jody Lee produced the outro in the recorded version on Spotify, and like we hang out all the time. So very lucky to do that.
Yeah. Well, what a good segue. Let's hear what this song's all about.
Again, I'm gonna tune once more, so y'all feel free to chat it up.
Hey, beautiful. What'd y'all have for breakfast today?
There we go.
A black coffee.
Jesus. Okay.
That's it.
I had a breakfast burrito from Cafe Urbano.
Okay. Did you put ketchup on it?
No, but I put salsa on it.
Is that a Chicago thing?
What?
Like not having ketchup like anywhere?
I love ketchup.
Maybe.
I'm very pro ketchup.
I'm very
Right.
anti-ketchup
I need
myself.
the people in the chat to tell
I'm-
us if they're pro ketchup or anti ketchup.
I feel like the general Chicago culture is anti-ketchup when it comes to hot dogs specifically, but
Right.
you know, things are loose, times change. I don't know if
Times
it's
are
as strict
changing.
anymore. There we go.
Yeah.
We're entering a very pro ketchup era right now.
I
I'm
like
ketchup
that.
and
No, when I first got here in 2018, I went to Devil Dogs. They said no ketchup. I was like, okay, fine. But then I went to another place. I got a breakfast burrito. You know, scrambled eggs, potatoes. What do you partner that with? Ketchup. I'm like, where's the ketchup? They're like, we only have Tapatio. And I was like, well, y'all are anti-ketchup, and that makes me upset.
Well, here's another take. Are anti-ketchup or are you anti-hot sauce?
Actually, that's a great
Shots
question,
fired.
and I'm so excited to answer that because I was raised on Lowry's seasoned salt. It was tough, and it wasn't until like 2020 when my booty was inside that I was like, you know what, it's time, and I took it one hot Cheeto at a time. And I'm proud to say that I'm not only a Tapatio user, but I'm also a Sriracha user.
Sriracha is life. Trader
Thank
Joe's
you.
Sriracha. Also, I'm tuned, by the way. I think
Beautiful,
I'm good to go.
beautiful. All right, let's run it.
Dusty blue, the same shade as when I fell for you. And here you are, in what is soon to be our own. The day we both got locked out of our cars. Oh, I've been waking up happy, and I never get to work on time. Leave it all alone. I'd quit my job if it meant I could see you tonight. 'Cause I fucking love you, sue me, and I'd give anything for you to give it to me. 'Cause when you see right through me, yeah, yeah. Misty room, love you, I love you. I love you, I love you. I love you.
Thank you so much, OTNES, Peter, Jody Lee, Nick, Evan, for being here. I love you too. That was so sweet.
Thank you so much.
This was
Of
magical.
course. Thank you to our crew for not only getting this done, but getting it done live. Fire. And thank y'all for watching. If you were tapped into the stream, I hope you exchanged recipes. I just got an air fryer and I'm really trying to experiment. So fingers crossed that something was exchanged on there. Maybe it's just a personal desire. But seriously, thank you for watching. We really could not do this without your support. Make sure you stay in the loop with OTNES. I hear we got an album coming, so much to be expected. And listen back on up when this is out and open on the ether, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, you name it, we're there. And we'll be there for a while, so you should stick around. Without further ado, my name is FINGY. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
All right, so you guys want to do it for real now?